Does anyone else feel like I got carried away buying astronaut food, or is it just me? Good morning guys, I am so excited and happy to film this video. I know I always say that, but today is like special because I've always loved anything that's space related, and for the whole of today we're gonna be eating astronaut foods. We've got these little bags of freeze-dried foods, and that's what we're gonna be eating for the whole day. So we've got things like fruit that's freeze-dried, we've got weird things like freeze-dried ice cream, we've got a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich, which should be interesting. I'm gonna be freaking out throughout this video, and I just want to let you know that I am not being like fake excited. Like, I love this thing so much. Like, I've always wanted to make this video, so I'm sorry in advance, I might pee my pants. Why am I so happy about this? Okay, let's go and try to find something to have for breakfast. And these are the foods that I chose for breakfast. I'm gonna open them separately because I know you guys want close-ups of everything. I mean, I can't blame you. You don't want to see my face, and neither do I. So the first thing that we're having for breakfast is some cinnamon apple wedges. This sounds delicious. Alright, so we're gonna open that. Let's see what it looks like. I think the looks for these foods are all gonna be pretty disappointing because it's just freeze-dried stuff, so everything will look really plain. So here we go, the cinnamon apple wedges. This next one is red seedless grapes because not even astronauts like to eat seeds. I've never seen freeze-dried grapes, so I'm actually curious to see what it looks like. Ooh, that does not look very good. It might taste good, you know? You never know with these things. I definitely got carried away buying the foods for this video, so we're having a very big breakfast. So this next one is peaches. So we're gonna open the peaches. That looks exactly like the cinnamon apples, except these are peaches. And you know that it wouldn't be one of my videos if we didn't eat something unhealthy, so we're also having breakfast dessert. Chocolate ice cream with chocolate chips. Not trying to excuse the trash in me because I've accepted it by now, but technically pancakes are also breakfast dessert, so I'm not the first person doing this. This is gonna be so cool. It comes double wrapped. I can kind of see the chocolate chips, which is interesting. I mean, it's probably gonna be delicious, so we're gonna go and give everything a try. We're gonna start with the cinnamon apples. That's incredible, guys. It tastes like breakfast cereal, but except it's apple. Is this healthy? I feel like it might be healthy. The first one so far, I love it. This is from astronautfoods.com. This next one is the one that I'm like, I'm not sure if this is gonna taste any good because the seedless grapes look a little weird. These are very, very sticky. The other ones had a complete different texture. These almost feel like raisins, but like tough. Not really sure how I feel about this. After they're in your mouth, I think it's because of the moisture, they practically become raisins and it tastes very similar. I'm not a huge fan of raisins, but I actually don't mind this. But I feel like if you hate raisins, you're probably gonna hate this. Even though these have no sugar in the ingredients, these are a lot sweeter than the cinnamon apples. So I'm gonna say that I still prefer the cinnamon apples, but these are pretty good as well. Oh, this one smells amazing. Alright guys, so this next one is the freeze-dried peaches. It looks kind of similar to the cinnamon apple, but except without cinnamon. Wow, it is very crunchy. It tastes exactly like peaches, minus the consistency. It's the weirdest thing. I love it though. It's so weird because it tastes exactly like peaches. I really do like it though. This one is very, very good. I feel like this one is probably the healthiest one out of all of them. And now for my favorite part of breakfast, we've got the chocolate ice cream. It comes in a little paper bag. It's all broken, but I think that's just standard. That's what these foods always look like, because it's freeze-dried. I think it breaks easily. I think I'm in love. Is it possible that something is crunchy and creamy at the same time? Because that's the best way to explain this. I would happily This is so good that I would happily eat just ice cream for the rest of the day. Just freeze-dried ice cream. So this is breakfast, guys. I'm gonna go and eat all these foods off camera, and next time I see you guys, it will be lunchtime. And lunch, it will be very interesting. And here we've got our lunch. I know it seems like a little smaller than breakfast, but actually you'll see that this is a lot of food. For lunch, for dessert, we're gonna have some mint chocolate chip ice cream. Okay, comes in a little paper bag like the other one. This is a little bit sad, but I'm colorblind, so this one looks exactly the same as the chocolate one for me. I'm not sure if it's the same color or is it just because I'm colorblind, but I think it still looks good. You can see the chocolate chips. And as a side for lunch, we're gonna be having some freeze-dried strawberries, so I'm gonna open this up. That's actually a whole strawberry. I thought it was gonna be like sliced, but it's like giant actual strawberries, not what I was expecting it to look like. And for main for lunch, I know this is gonna be the controversial one, but basically I couldn't find any official astronaut food from the website, so I went on eBay and I typed savory freeze-dried food, and I found these meals of freeze-dried foods. I know these are not specific for like astronaut food, but they are also freeze-dried, like it says right here. Even though it's not an official astronaut food, I feel like astronauts would be allowed to bring this to space, because all you need to do is add water. I'm not sure if you can see very well, but I think this is freeze-dried beef with freeze-dried pasta. So I'm gonna add the hot water. Oh my god, half of it. Probably a little bit more. I closed the bag, so now I guess we wait for the food to finish cooking. They have like 50 different meals of these foods, so if you want me to make a video tasting every single one of them, give this video a like. If we get the video to 15,000 likes, I will actually make it. I'm not gonna judge it on the looks, because I feel like it might taste good, because it smells good. It just looks a little weird. So here we've got our freeze-dried pasta. I mean, it's no longer freeze-dried, but it was. Bon appetit, I guess. Not sure if you heard that on camera, but still a little bit crunchy. It definitely needs more than the 15 minutes, or my water just wasn't hot enough. Flavor-wise though, I like it. I feel like you could have a little bit more salt, but it's not bad. Definitely a little weird the fact that it's still a little crunchy, so this is basically crunchy beef. Still better than most things that I cook, so I can't really complain. I actually kind of like it. Okay, so I'm gonna come back to finish this later, but now we're gonna try the rest. So we're gonna start with the freeze-dried strawberries. I was kind of shocked that they freeze-dried a whole strawberry. That is incredible. Freeze-dried strawberries are like a million times better than all the other ones. Astronaut strawberries, as well as freeze-dried food items, have been aboard space missions since the early Mercury missions. They continue to be used on NASA missions today. I know so many people say that the astronauts don't actually eat freeze-dried foods, but the package says that they do, so I don't know who to believe. And last but definitely not least, we're gonna try the mint chocolate chip ice cream. I want to get a big chunk because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love this. It's so good, and I thought that I couldn't be more obsessed with space. When you give me ice cream that tastes this delicious and creamy, I love this more than regular ice cream. I'm gonna snack on these things, and I'll see you guys around 6 p.m. because we're gonna start making dinner then. And we've still got some exciting foods for dinner, so definitely stay tuned. And here we've got the foods that we're gonna be having for dinner, so I'm gonna show you every single one individually. Here we've got some freeze-dried bananas, and I do wonder if these are gonna be whole like the strawberries or if they're gonna be chopped into little pieces. I feel like they're sliced because I don't think there's enough space to freeze-dry a whole banana in this bag. Okay, that's little pieces of freeze-dried banana. I mean, I'm still excited to try it. And this one must be one of my favorites from the whole video. This is cookies and cream ice cream sandwich. I love how creative they get. Like, we've got literally every type of ice cream, including a freaking ice cream sandwich freeze-dried. It comes in a little paper bag. We already expected that. That is so cool. That's gotta be the coolest looking one because it doesn't look freeze-dried. It just looks like a regular ice cream sandwich, except it doesn't melt. Visually, at least, this is my favorite one in the whole video. And for our main, guys, we've got another one of those freeze-dried meals, and this time around we've got sweet and sour chicken. I honestly don't even think this is gonna be bad because I really enjoyed the pasta for lunch, so I think this one's gonna be equally delicious. I've already added the water this time around because I wanted to make sure it's soaked in for at least 20 minutes. It's already leaking. This one is very filled. This is sweet and sour chicken. I'm not gonna judge it on the looks once again because last time it was actually delicious, so I feel like it might be good as well. And here we've got dinner. This is sweet and sour chicken that was previously freeze-dried and now soaked in hot water. Annoyingly, it's also still freeze-dried in the bottom. I don't understand these meals because it doesn't say that you should stir it in. It just says that you should pour the hot water on top of it, but then I can see that it's not fully cooked, so you kind of have to stir it as well. So if you make one of these meals, just stir it before you close it because the instructions don't make sense. Because this is still freeze-dried in the bottom, I'm just gonna try the little top and then I'm gonna have to fill it up and make this again. I love sweet and sour chicken, and I feel like this is an offense to actual sweet and sour chicken. It's not like the best thing ever. I don't want to say that it's terrible because I probably did it wrong and probably some people like this, so I think I'm just gonna move on to the next foods and probably not eat this one. Thankfully, I got a lot of other astronaut foods for dinner as well because let's just say the sweet and sour chicken was not my favorite. Let's move on to the freeze-dried bananas. Freeze-dried bananas and freeze-dried strawberries are everything. When you bite into the banana, maybe it's because you've got like moist in your mouth, it becomes really, really creamy. My only criticism with this one is that it comes with so little in the bags. I'm no astronaut, but I wouldn't mind eating these every day. And last but not least, my favorite thing in this whole video, we've got the cookies and cream ice cream sandwich. I've never been more excited to eat anything in the history of my YouTube channel. Oh my god. This is even better than I expected. And you know my expectations for this one were so much. Love this. I'm so full right now because I've eaten so many freeze-dried things today. I just realized that the freeze-dried foods might expand in my stomach, and that's probably why I'm feeling so full and I haven't eaten that much today. That's the best one in this whole video. If you guys try anything, try the freeze-dried ice cream sandwich. That's the best astronaut food I've tried in the whole video. Not gonna lie, it does feel like you might break your teeth when you're biting into it, but then you're fine, hopefully. If you guys like this video, please don't forget to give it a like. Only if you liked it, you know the drill. If you didn't like it, there's a lot of things you can do on YouTube. There's a lot of things you can do with your life. So if you do like it, I appreciate that you stay and that you subscribe. There's a little bell next to the subscribe button, and if you tap that bell, every time I put up a new video, you'll receive a notification, and that obviously really helps me out. I think that's it for this video, guys. I love you, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye bye.